Okay, Algebra 2 peeps. New month is supposed to be April 1st. We're doing a new approach. We're just going to start reviewing. Now, I normally take 3 to 4 weeks at the end of the school year, review all the units to get ready for the Regents exam. I figure instead of trying to teach new material, it'd be a good time to get the review done. That's why I'm switching gears. All right, so Unit 1 was pretty basic, so I'm hoping most of the stuff you're going to go, hey, I remember all this. It's a lot of Algebra 1, really. All right, which of the following expressions has 4 terms? All right, this first one, that's a term. That 3x squared, and this is a term. This has 2 terms. It's a binomial. Trinomial. That's another trinomial. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has 4 terms. Choice 3. All right, what's the solution to this? All right, again, this would be mostly Algebra 1. Doing some distributing here. We got 3. 3 times negative x is negative 3x. Don't forget this negative 2. If you're going to make a mistake, it's right there. Distribute the negative 2 end. You get negative 16. You get a positive 2x on the other side. X minus 3. We're trying to solve this. We're going to combine some like terms. Negative 3 and positive 2 gives me negative 1x. 3 take away 16. Oh my God, that's negative 13 equals x minus 3. I'm going to get all the x's on one side. I think I'll add x to both sides. While I'm doing that, well, I add 3 to both sides. So I'm getting negative 10 on this side. On the other side of the equal sign, I got 2x. Divide by 2. We're there. That gives me negative 5, which is choice 4. All right. What is the value of this expression when we plug in the negative 6? So let's plug it in there. So I got the square root of negative 6 plus 15 minus the absolute value of negative 6 minus 10. All right, underneath this radical, I'm getting the square root of 9. I don't think you need your calculator for that. That turns into 3. Here, don't forget, first do inside there. So we want to get negative 16. But what is the absolute value of negative 16? It's positive 16. So 3 minus 16, that's negative 13, which is choice 2. Which of the following is equivalent? I think we got to do a little FOIL in here. So first times first gives me x to the 6th power. We could do that. The outer minus 5x cubed. The inner plus 2x cubed. Last times last minus 10. Put the like terms together. I'm going to get minus 3x cubed minus 10. So it's just a FOIL problem. Don't let that x to the 6th bother you. So this is choice 3. All right. Which of the following is an integer 0 for this expression? Well, one option, I could plug them all in. I don't think I want to try to factor that. We did do that Unit 1. I think we're going to use the old calculator. Once in a while, I'm going to pull this bad boy out. So, whatever you got in there, like I got some stuff. Let's clear that out. All right. 2x to the 3rd power, 19x squared, 72x plus 144. I got it in there. I'm going to the table. I'm going to start checking these answers. Let's go back to negative 7. Negative 7 is definitely not a 0. Negative 4, let's check that one out. That is a 0. That is a 0. Let's just see if these other ones, we got 8 and 9, they're right next to each other. Let's go down. 8 is not a 0, 9 is not a 0. So you can tell from the table. This was the only 0. Choice 4. Number 6. Equivalent. Well, first of all, we got to cube this. What does that mean? Write it out. I would write it out 3 times. They're all negative. And we also got this 5x to the 4th. All right, negative times a negative times a negative is another negative. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, and then times 5. So it's going to be a negative, we said, and 8 times 5 is 40. 2, 4, 6, plus 4 more gives me 10 of them. 10 of them. Negative 40 x to the 10th. choice 1. All right, moving to the back. One more multiple choice. All right, how do I multiply a binomial times a trinomial? I like to use the box. You could do other methods, but I find this is a nice, neat way of doing it. 2x minus 5 is my binomial. 3x squared, 2x minus 5, and we're just distributing. So the first box, I'm going to get 6x cubed. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times negative 5, negative 10x. Multiply these, negative 15x squared, negative 10x, and positive 25. So combines our like terms here. Oh, wait a minute. What is the coefficient of the x squared term? Actually, all I need is this. I don't need the whole answer. So 15x squared, negative 15x plus 4x is going to give me negative 11x squared. I don't really need all the other ones, just this one. And so the coefficient is negative 11. Okay. By the way, I'm just showing you the answers. If you were smart, you'd be trying to do these problems on your own first. And when you get stuck, then watch the video. All right, here we go. Put this in standard form of a quadratic. So again, I got a little FOIL in here going on. I'm going to FOIL. You could do the box method, but I'm going to FOIL. X squared outer, 5x inner, 6x. Last times last, 30. Another FOIL. X squared minus 2x plus 6x minus 12. All right, put the like terms together. X squared and x squared gives me 2x squared. 5x and 6x, that's 11. These two add up to 4, so I got 11 there and 4 there, so that's 15 x's. 30 take away 12, that is 18. So there's my final answer. Free response, where A, B, and C are real numbers. There's A, there's B, there's C. That's all we gotta do. Number 9, algebraically determine the intersection point, because you could put this on your graphing calculator, graph these. They're just two lines, find where they meet, which we're supposed to check afterwards. How do you do it algebraically? You just set them equal to each other. This is actually something you did probably in geometry. Now, a couple ways of doing this. I don't like that half. So for me, I'm going to multiply everything here by 2. Everything. To get rid of that half. So I'm going to get 10x plus 34 equal to 1x, no more fraction, plus 16. And now it's pretty easy to solve. Take away 1x, take away 34. So I'm going to get over here 9x. On the other side, I'm going to get 16, take away 34. What does that give me? 18, negative 18. Divide by 9. I'm going to get x is negative 2. The intersection point, I got x. I want to find y, and I'll take the first equation. I know what x is now. 5 times negative 2 plus 17, negative 10 plus 17 gives me 7, so y is 7. I'll leave you to bust out the graphing calculator and graph it and see if this is really the intersection point. All right, number 10, algebraically. Put this in simplest terms and then check it by testing a value. Okay, well, let's first simplify it. 2x squared plus 10x. Don't forget that it's a negative 4. Bring that in. Negative 4x plus 12, and I still got this plus 8. So that's the only x squared term. 10x, take away 4, gives me 6 x's. 12 and 8 add up to 20. All right. Pick a number. I don't know. Let's pick a simple number. How about 2? So I'm going to put 2 into this. 2 times 2 squared, 6 times 2 plus 20. 4 times, that gives me 8. This gives me 12. This gives me 20. 20 plus 20, I'm getting 40 is my total. Now, take the original, plug 2 in. Wherever you see X. Two times 2 is 4. That gives me 7. That gives me -1. So I'm getting 28 plus 4 plus 8. Oh, thankfully it works. So this could be 12 plus 20, that's 40 also. Yep, they're equivalent. I tested 2 to see if they're equivalent. But this is the answer. And you can pick any number you want to check the equivalence. All right, so now what? You should have a Unit 1 independent work review. If you got an ability to print it out, go ahead and print it out, but we're not expecting you to have printer. All you need is like a piece of paper, blank sheet of paper, line paper, whatever you like. I think I got, on this first one, we got 7 multiple choice, so you might, put your name here, if you would like, and then you're just gonna say 1, this is my choice for number 1. Okay, here's my choice for number 2, here's my choice for number 3, or number 4, 5, 6, 7. Here are my choices, Mr. Mac. Boom, boom, boom. Give me your choices. When you get to the free response, you have to show me some work. So maybe number 8, you're going to recopy that. You're going to say, hey, number 8, x plus 6, x minus 3, x plus 6, x plus 2. Simplify that. Show me your work. Then number 9, show me some work. Number 10, show me some work. Take your phone, take a snapshot of this, attach it to the Google Classroom, send it back to me. I'm looking for good effort. I'll check it, make sure you're basically getting a lot of these right. You get 1 or 2 wrong, I'm not gonna get too upset, but if you're having a lot of trouble, you should be like contacting me, sending me a comment and asking what's going on, because this should be easy, especially this first one. It's gonna be really easy, but every day you should get a pretty simple review, independent work that follows what this YouTube video just showed you. All right, so that's it. Hope this first one was good. Everybody stay safe, and if you got questions, contact me.